Rising above the meeting point of the Bosphorus, the Golden Horn, and the Sea of Marmara, Topkapı Palace stands as one of Istanbul's most powerful historical landmarks. For centuries, this palace was the heart of the Ottoman Empire, a place where history was shaped, empires were governed, and traditions were born. Built in the 15th century by Sultan Mehmed II, known as Mehmed the Conqueror, Topkapı Palace served as the imperial residence and administrative center of the Ottoman sultans for nearly 400 years. More than just a palace, it was a city within a city, a complex of courtyards, chambers, gardens, and pavilions that reflected the grandeur of an empire at its peak. Classical building: the first courtyard, the outer court. Visitors enter through the Imperial Gate, also known as Bab-i-Humayun. This first courtyard was open to the public during Ottoman times and functioned as a transitional space between the city and the inner palace. Soldiers, workers, and visitors once gathered here, making it the most accessible part of the complex. Today, it offers a calm introduction to the palace grounds, where centuries of history begin to unfold. Balance scale: the second courtyard, the heart of administration. Passing through the Gate of Salutation, visitors step into the second courtyard, the administrative center of the empire. This was where state affairs were conducted and imperial ceremonies took place. To one side lies the Imperial Council Chamber, where grand viziers and ministers discussed matters of war, diplomacy, and governance. Nearby, the palace kitchens once prepared meals for thousands of residents, showcasing the scale and organization of palace life. The towering chimneys of the kitchens still stand today, a reminder that this was not only a political center but also a bustling living space. Crown: the third courtyard, the inner palace. Beyond the Gate of Felicity lies the third courtyard, the private domain of the Sultan. This was the heart of imperial power, where only the most trusted officials were allowed to enter. Here stands the audience chamber, where foreign ambassadors were received with carefully choreographed ceremony, emphasizing the might and prestige of the Ottoman throne. This courtyard also houses the imperial treasury, home to priceless artifacts, jeweled weapons, golden thrones, and sacred relics. Each object tells a story of conquest, faith, and artistic mastery. The fourth courtyard, gardens and pavilions. At the edge of the palace complex lies the fourth courtyard, a serene space of gardens, terraces, and pavilions overlooking the Bosphorus. This was a place of retreat, where sultans could escape the pressures of rule and enjoy moments of peace. Elegant kiosks such as the Baghdad Pavilion and the Revan Pavilion reflect the refined taste of the Ottoman court. With panoramic views of the water and the city beyond, this area captures the harmony between architecture and nature. Crescent Moon: the harem, a world within walls. One of the most intriguing parts of Topkapı Palace is the imperial harem. Often misunderstood, the harem was not simply a place of luxury but a carefully structured community. It housed the sultan's family, his mother, the powerful Valide Sultan, concubines, and attendants. Life in the harem followed strict rules, traditions, and hierarchies. Within its ornate corridors and tiled chambers, education, politics, and influence quietly shaped the future of the empire. Sparkles: a living legacy. Topkapı Palace is more than stone walls and ancient rooms. It is a living memory of an empire that once spanned 3 continents. Every courtyard echoes with footsteps of sultans, scholars, soldiers, and servants who played their part in Ottoman history. Today, as a museum, the palace welcomes visitors from around the world, inviting them to walk through centuries of history and witness the splendor of a civilization that left a lasting mark on the world. Standing at the crossroads of continents and cultures, Topkapı